We're just getting older, world is getting colder. Trying to get sober, Lord help me get stronger. World is on my shoulders.
How we doing today? Welcome to the 12 by 12 podcast, the podcast about real life, recovery, growth and development, redemption, because that's what this is about. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, tap that subscribe button and share for more. Also, if you know anybody or you yourself have a problem with substance abuse disorder, severe mental illness, do not hesitate to reach out to our sponsors, First Step Recovery. They'll be happy to help you out today. See the numbers up top? Don't wait to call it. Save a soul today. Save a life today. We have a special guest today, Caleb.
Sir.
How you doing, sir?
Doing great.
Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you coming on to the show today, man. The winner of the Gunna Run competition. And also, he was in a movie, Redacted. You can check it out.
Redacted short film on YouTube. You'll see it. It'll be like the first two videos that pop up when you first click on.
Nice. So make sure you check it out. Definitely.
Keep your heads low. Move silently.
For second, Aaron, Overwatch, Mills, Rear Med.
I want him alive. Any questions? Good. Let's get to work.
And where you from?
From Florence, Kentucky.
Florence, Kentucky?
Yep.
Where do you live at now?
I'm living in Florence still to
Yeah.
this day. I just graduated high school. I'm a 25 class. But yeah, born and raised in Florence.
Nice. So tell me a little bit about yourself. I see that you won competitions of a run and gun competition. You've been in a movie involved you carrying guns. What brought you first off to getting involved in that?
Kind of was like an option to, really. Like growing up with me being younger, I wasn't around guns, wasn't around any military family like that at all. Actually, what got me doing all this stuff was my neighbor. My neighbor was ex-law enforcement, stuff like that. He got me into doing stuff like hunting, going out and doing these, like, they're called running guns is what we do. It's pretty cool, and what I like to say is, like, healthy, really healthy for your body. I mean, you're out exercising yourself, you're out doing stuff that you need to do and everything like that.
Is this something that you look at as therapeutic for your mind also? When you do it, do you feel good mentally when you're out there doing that? Like definitely. A release of stress or whatever?
Yeah. It's better being able to just go out and feel free to do what you want to do. Like, go out and get your mind off some things and stuff like that. Just kind of exercise and do stuff around the house or do something outside.
Yeah, it's better to do that, right? See, me back in the day, I'm an 80s baby. Back then, people like to just be outside more. Now is people want to be inside, they game all day. It's okay to game, but listen, go outside a little bit, enjoy the air, get sweaty, you know what I'm saying? Break a leg or something. Nah, I'm just playing, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just go out there and just enjoy the weather, you know? People literally let their lives pass by and be in the house in front of a TV or on their phone, a tablet, or computer, or whatever they're on, and life is literally just passing them by. So your neighbor introduced you to it. Yeah. So you and your neighbor had a good relationship.
Yeah, like I look at him as a second father to me. Like I've known him since just a baby, since I was in diapers, and I'm 18 years old right now.
Yeah.
Be 19 in October.
You got a birthday coming soon.
Got a birthday coming up. Yeah.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you. But yeah, it's like looking at right now what like kids my age do. They're inside.
Yeah.
Looking at TV on a video game or staring at their phone the whole time. Like, I mean, I'm glad I'm one of those kids that are outside person, want to be outside all the time, not stuck up in the house or nothing like that.
At this age, and accomplishing, winning the competition and accomplishing being in a short indie film, did you think you'll be doing this when you were younger?
Not at all.
No.
not at all.
You said about your second father. So did your first father, was he ever involved in? Did he enjoy shooting guns or hunting and things like that also?
I mean, he hunted. Like my dad hunted before. Like my biological father, he did hunt a lot of everything, stuff like that. But really not much into it though. Really wasn't. And I mean, he was always like me growing up. It was kind of always didn't really see much of him because he was kind of in and out of jail every once in a while. Always getting in trouble, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I still always look up to him.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Make sure he keeps doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Not doing something stupid.
How did it feel like being with your dad being locked up, in and out? You felt kind of like down about it a lot, or how did it affect you?
I mean, I was down. I was down a lot, really, about the stuff. Like when he would get out, like, oh, maybe this would change. Maybe he'd change something. Maybe I can actually look up to him and see the change that he can do, like for his life, stuff like that. Just different things. But yeah, most definitely, I was always down when he was in jail, stuff like that.
It had been hard, definitely not being around your dad and you love him and look up to him and things like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever been involved in any substance use or anything like that?
I have not.
No?
I mean, no, I haven't. I mean, I've been around it, seen people do it, but I've never touched it.
What made you not want to get involved in substance abuse when you've been around it? Possibly your friends or family members might have used it. What was the thing that made you like, you know what, I'm not gonna ever touch it, I'm not gonna get involved?
I mean, what I seen it do to like some of my family members, just looking at growing up, seeing how they acted, seeing the way they were. It's just, and I hear a lot of people say, like, when they're sober and they look at their old self from when they were on substance, they're like, that's not even me. How could that be me? And it's just like I've seen it in a point of view. Like I've seen it right in front of my face growing up a little bit, that just seeing that, I just knew, like, I won't do that.
Yeah.
I won't touch a substance ever in my life.
Yeah.
Don't plan on it.
So you seen it destroy people that was close to you, family members and things like that. It definitely drove you away. I noticed there's sometimes people that some people might get involved inside of and go down the same path.
Yeah.
And be involved in it. And then some people take it as like, you know what, I would never try that, because I'm telling you people, man, don't get involved with substance abuse, don't get involved with drug use. I'm telling you, because it definitely, if you talked about it before, it releases something in your brain, the dopamine, and it can literally change the way you are. And then now you're hooked. You're hooked on that feeling. Yeah. You can't think about nothing but this feeling. You want to live this, and this feeling isn't who you are.
Not at all.
But when you're using, it becomes your reality, because that's how you think you're supposed to be. This is okay, this is life. You're going through your own troubles, you're drinking, this is gonna improve it, man. It's gonna make it better. So then this is how you wanna live for the rest of your life. Yeah. And then if you're doing harder drugs or whatever, then it's the same thing. And then it affects the body and things like that. So yeah, you made a great decision. Your neighbor started leading you to doing more positive things, basically. Like, you might have seen your situation where it was like, hey man, stay away from that and just do this, stick you up under the wing, right?
Like you said, take me up under the wing. They knew kind of what was going through my household. I mean, growing up, like, it was always just party after parties every weekend. Yeah. Like, I mean, I had cousins, like my older cousins, and when they were in high school, that's all it was all weekend. Everybody, just a bunch of kids over, hanging out, drinking, smoking, doing this and that, stuff like that. And just seeing that, like I go to high school parties, like I did through high school. Like, I went to high school parties, but I knew not to do anything, because I see what it turns people into, and just younger people also that get on that go through struggle with addiction like that. Like, I watch the podcast a lot too, And a lot of people's first drug is marijuana.
Yeah, yeah.
I see that. I see
it
that a
is.
lot. That's what
Yes,
people.
it
That's what
is.
people start out at.
Yeah, it is.
And that's just what it does. Like all these high school kids, they start partying, they start doing the marijuana, and then they're just like, oh, I want to try something else. I want to do something different. I want a different feeling. And from that, I just know, like, to me, what I think is, you start out smoking like the weed, and then your body just gets so used to it, you want to go out and do something else.
Yeah.
And then it can either be going out to drinking, or even going out and however people do it, like smoking dope, or doing dope, however they do it. And it's just growing up and seeing all that just made me like, no, like don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that at all. And my biggest thing too is talking to God. That's every morning. That's my biggest thing. And I ask him every day, keep me on the straight path that I'm going every day. Don't let me fall off that path. Just keep me on that straight path and doing good what I'm doing.
And as you can see, you're doing a great job, bro. That definitely keep up on it, because there's nothing else on the other path. And I think people just need to pay attention when they see other people. Listen, nobody is a child and says, listen, I want to grow up and be an addict or be homeless, or I want to grow up and have a broken home. You know, people don't grow up just thinking that's what they want to do. They just end up in those situations. Bad decisions, obviously, put us in those situations and things like that, put people in those situations. But it's like, you know what? If you just heed the warning, stay on the path. You know, we all went through schools before. Everybody, I don't care what age group you are in. If you're 90 years old and you're looking at this, you went to school with people that you seen get drunk and use drugs. You might have experienced, you might not have experienced, like done it yourself. But you know somebody. Everybody knows somebody who's getting lit somewhere. You done seen the kid in school. You done hung around this person, your ex-friend, your family member, your brother, your sister, your mom, dad, auntie, uncle, grandparents, teacher. It don't matter. You know somebody who did something before, and you just seen what it did to their life. So you have people come on, you know what I'm saying, and sometimes it happens by accident. I was literally talking to somebody earlier, like they didn't choose to do it. It was literally just it's people that might get hurt, and then next thing you know, they get addicted to pills. Sometimes unfortunate situations happen, but you just gotta understand that you don't judge people for their entire life on how they are at that point in time. I truly believe that. Like it's redemption, it's a true thing, and you said a great thing. Like you talk to God and keep you on that right path, and look at where you're at now. You know, you're young, you're moving in the righteous cause. You're growing to something that you love to do. So how long have you been experiencing the gun? Because it seems like you're pretty good with the shot.
I mean, I've been doing it for a while. I mean, just shooting like. I think I've been doing it since at least like 8 or 9. Been doing it since I was 8. Just shooting, like just going out and doing target practice, just shooting. I started getting into the competitions. Did my first competition, about 3 years ago. Did my first competition. Came in great timing. Did a great place a great spot.
Nice.
Then I did it again. Last year, did one last year and did really good. Did really good on that. Then after that, like I got the text saying, "Hey, see you're good with guns. Would you like to do a short film with us? Would you like to be in a little movie?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that right now. Yeah, I'll do that right now." It was great. I'm glad that they gave me the opportunity to be able to do that, because there's not a lot of 18-year-olds out there that can do that stuff like that.
Nah, man.
They can do the stuff that. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm a better person at it.
Now you're better than a lot of people out there.
Go out there like that. Yeah,
Definitely, a lot of people aren't 18 years old and not in the army or not being trained. Even when you join the army at 18, a lot of people aren't as young as you were, sharpshooting and being as good as you are to be winning competitions and things like that.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's definitely helped me out a lot through what I wanted. Like when I graduated, I was gonna go enlist in the military, but I didn't do that. My plan, I'm gonna start studying at Eastern Kentucky EKU for law, because my plan when I'm 21 is to become a police officer around the Florence area.
Okay,
So,
nice.
I mean, I just want to help out my people around me.
Yeah.
People keep my people safe, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's just always my biggest thing is I'm always gonna keep my family safe.
Yeah.
Because like being at home, like I got my family at home. Like it's my mom, my grandma, my 2 uncles, and I just think to myself like, oh, I need to be the bigger person and step up a little bit. Just kind of keep them safe.
Yeah.
That's just my big thing about stuff like that. But no, it's definitely, I was saying, I'm glad I get these opportunities to be able to go out and do all this stuff and everything like that. And my biggest thing is helping people also.
Yeah.
I love helping people.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
It seems like that's your purpose, man. That's an important thing when you help people.
Yeah.
And
it's like today, like I brought somebody here today to we got a bed for somebody here today.
First step.
And that's why I came down, because I brought somebody down here to here so they can get recovered.
Wow.
So they can, because they said they're ready to stop doing what they're doing. They're ready to get clean. And I told them, I said, I got a place for you that you can go to.
Amen.
I said, pack your stuff. And I said, we're going to Louisville. I said, I got a place for you.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's that path, man. Like when God gives you a purpose, man, it's always, and I tell people, man, your purpose is always bigger than yourself. You know, you got your plans and you got God's plans, you know.
Yeah.
At first, you was thinking about going to the military. I know a lot of people might have, you know, because you good. You got a good skill that's good for the military to use also. You got brains, but you're also good with the gun.
Yeah.
When you're like, you know what? I want to be around where I can help my people in this area. My people need help here. And you bring somebody here today, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
I feel like each and every day a person should figure out, you know, I think every day somebody comes to your path that God sends in your path that you could at least give a word of encouragement to, some great advice to, or just do something good. And being a police officer, that's a good thing, you know? And I don't understand, like, people always like to talk trash to you. You see, this the future, people. People, this is the future. When people go out there and be like, oh, all cops are bad, or this, that, and they try to make it seem like it's one against the other. Listen, people aren't joining things just to be buttholes to people, or just to act. Now you got people who really just want to help people out. Now you got people who might abuse positions. That's every position. Every position gets abused, to be honest. Every job has somebody who doesn't do good. Otherwise, nobody would ever get fired. Nobody ever get complaints. Nobody would ever get locked up. There's always bad apples somewhere. Even in church. It's always bad apple somewhere. So I mean, it's just you can't just, because one bad fruit doesn't, you know, the whole tree isn't bad because of that. You know what I'm saying? So people, no matter how old you are, he started young. If you're young, you're out there. Listen, don't follow the crowd. If they're out there getting drunk, they're out there getting high, you're in school, you're seeing these things. I'm telling you, all the winners, man, they're not out there getting high and drunk, man. They're not doing that. Real winners in life, you ain't got to, man, because that's just showing you can't handle reality.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I look at it. Like, if you have to drink, you have to do drugs, it's because you can't really handle the reality of things.
Yeah. And like I tell people all the time, like being through school and so on. I mean, I've had people come up to me all the time, like, hey, like, after school we're going here. Like, some buddies told me to come smoke with them. Would you go do it with me? And I'm telling him, I'm like, look, you don't. I'm like, if they're sitting there telling you to come and smoke with them, I was like, you're falling under peer pressure.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't want to do that. And I told him before, there was a buddy of mine, I told him before, I was like, you fall easily in the peer pressure, and I can see that. I can see that. And he got all mad. Like, no, I don't. Like, but I was just telling him, I was like, now look, next time you're around somebody and they ask you to do something, they keep asking, and you're like, oh, all right, that's peer pressure.
Yeah.
I was like, you're falling into it. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I mean, it happens to a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that fall into the peer pressure.
Yeah.
And that's what starts a lot of addictions on people, is that people that just fall into peer pressure. There could be somebody out doing something, they're like, oh, I need something for a headache, need something for this, I need to start feeling better. And people can give you something, and then it's just like, you get into that pressure, you're just like, oh, I want more, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I hate seeing people like that.
Yeah.
I do. That's my biggest thing, is to help people that are going through that stuff like that.
You're saying some real things, because peer pressure can lead a lot of people. You know how many people, bro, that I see who's older now, and they talk about their high school experiences and their friends who try to introduce them to drugs, and then they fall to peer pressure because they want to be cool or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they have a lifetime of misery, a lifetime of pain, a lifetime of breaking up their family, not being there for their kids, freaking not being there for their spouses. You know, and it happens so many times, but it starts majority of the time, it starts at a young age. It starts when they're in high school and things like that. A lot of people who use, majority of the people who even came on the show who was actually using, they started when they were young. They started smoking weed 12, 13, 10, whatever. Young, just starting there. And then slowly progressed throughout the years. And then you had the ones who literally, like, they'll start young and they might stop. But then the other ones, you'll sit there and see the ones who never stopped. And they just progressed from that point. They didn't stop. You might be the one that starts and don't stop. So a lot of people tried. They stopped and they continue with their life. But then you got the ones who started and they have never stopped. You know, they're stuck in that revolving cycle. They're just stuck. You know, you don't want to end up like that, man. And if you got out of that, don't go back to it. If you're getting peer pressure, like you said, you told your friend. See, this is the definition, people, of a real friend. Because you're not gonna sit here and peer pressure somebody to do some bad crap. You're scared to do it yourself. You want somebody to go down with you? Yo, man, I want to go rob this bank, man. I've been thinking about robbing this bank. You want to come along with me? Do it yourself. You know? No, I'm not gonna do it. You'd be dumb to do it too. That's what a friend will tell you, you know, but you got so much stuff, I think, with music and with cultures, and everybody just wants to make it seem like it's just cool to be the bag. I mean, even back in the day, you know, they had movies, mob movies and this, that. People try to show, you know, they like to be intrigued by that lifestyle. You don't want to live that lifestyle. You don't want to live that. In and out of jail, not cool. Being killed before your time, not cool. Killing other people, not cool. You know, and people just make dumb decisions, man. Dumb decisions in life, and it has a lot to do with who you're around. If you're gonna get pressured to do something right. What you doing, man? What you doing this week, man? Going to church, bro. That's a great thing to do. What are you doing this week, man? I'm thinking about meditating, reading a little bit, man. Trying to start this business. It's a great thing to do. Hey, bro, man, I'm thinking about going to try to start this movement, this business, man. What's up, man? Yeah, man. Heck yeah, man. Hey, come on, man. That's the type of pressure you need to do better. Yo, let's go hit the gym. What are we gonna do? Yo, let's go shoot at the range. Hey, man, let's go do this. Positive stuff, people. Let's go hiking. Whatever it is, man. Let's just do positive things to better yourself. Like you said, even with running and gunning, it was healthy.
Yeah.
Good for your body. You felt good doing it. The movement, the mobility, it's just a great thing. Tell me, what are some of your plans for the future? I know you're going to try to be a police officer, but what are some other plans?
Plan, like Isaiah said, a big thing is become a police officer. There's a lot of things that I want in life that I never really had, like growing up and everything. There's a lot of kids out there that get what they want.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids that get what they want. I grew up having to kind of not really go out on my own, but learn how to do stuff quicker than other people had to growing up. Like there was a lot of stuff like that. But no, I mean for the future though, like I want a nice place, a nice house to live in. When I want a farm, that's what I want. That's my goal.
Your goal.
Get a farmland and have a range on it.
I know that's right.
I want me a range, nice range on it. I want that, and I just want a beautiful view of the mountains, whatever I can get around me. I mean, I'm always gonna stick around Kentucky.
Yeah,
but I'm always gonna be around here. But I mean, it's really my biggest goals for the future. I mean, just have a good steady job and just make sure I'm staying on my feet and not doing nothing stupid.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds like great goals to me. It definitely does. Staying in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Getting the great state of Kentucky right. And that's what we're trying to do here. Here in Kentucky, come together, do better, think better, be there for each other, stop the using, stop the abusing, stop the hate, lift each other up, job placement, things like that. We need people like this on the force. We need people like this to be out in the community patrolling and helping people. That's what it's about. What are you gonna do for the future? What are your plans? Just think about it. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the people?
Like we were talking about earlier, there's help out there. And this is the place for it. This place, First Step is the place to come to if you need the help. And I really mean that. I've seen a lot of guys here change their lives all the way around from this place. And with Steve bringing this place in is probably one of the best things that's ever happened, I think, around this area, at least. Because I've seen a lot of people from out of states that are here that have changed, their lives have changed a lot. And like my own father, he came to the program and changed his life around and has been sober for a couple years now. And I've seen the change it's done to him. And like we were talking about earlier too, like I'm bringing people here so they can change themselves. Like I brought a guy, older guy from back home that was struggling with addiction, was always getting in trouble in and out of jail, and he was asking people where can I get help? And I told him, I was like, I got a place for you. I was like, I can get you there this week. Pack your bags, I'll be there tomorrow to get you, and we'll get you there.
Amen.
And that's, like I was saying earlier too, that's just my big thing, is to help people out there that are struggling with addiction and get them here or to any other sober living place we can do to help them get back on their feet.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother, man. Thanks for coming in and telling your story, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Really do appreciate you, brother. And we appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you share. And remember, follow your purpose, God first. And if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out to us at First Step Recovery. We'll be happy to help you. Have a blessed day.